Hi, it's Chris Watkin here, and I'm with Adam Day. You are a boss man of EXP. If EXP didn't exist, what other self-employed models would you suggest? What do you like? Talk to me.
Well, there's quite a few. As I think I said in an earlier video, there's not a day that goes by where there isn't a new one. I have to say, and this might be slightly contentious with a lot of people, but and maybe not what you think you're going to hear from me, but I think that I think Purple Bricks have opened the door to being a self-employed agent. I think if it wasn't for Purple Bricks, then we wouldn't have self-employed wouldn't be a thing. You know, 10 years ago, if me and you had sat down, or 2013. We wouldn't have predicted that the biggest agency model in the UK was going to be a self-employed model. Everyone talks about online, hybrid, all that. You're either employed or self-employed. They're the two models that it's boiling down to, in my opinion. And I think that the only reason we're talking about self-employed is because of Purple Bricks, because people have taken that first step. Now, you can argue whether it's a fully self-employed model because they've spent so much money on TV and radio. You can argue about whether their fees are the right thing for the client, because I've never believed that they are, charging regardless. And I don't think there's any value in negotiating offers via a platform. But what they have done is they've allowed agents to get into the mindset of believing they're self-employed, and giving them the confidence that yes, we can do this. We can actually go out and generate some business. So I doff my cap to Purple Bricks. I don't think that's the future, because I think the fee is not set up for. I don't think it's for the client. I don't think it's suited for the client.
Do you think Purple Bricks should charge more?
I think they should charge a more traditional fee, but you know, do
you think they'd lose business because of it?
No, I don't. No, I don't think it's about the fee. But I think the problem, and far be it from me to tell them how to run their business, but it seems to me that they're going to go down the route of self-serve, much more self-serve over the next few years. You know, obviously this whole thing has happened with the territory owners. And that would just suggest from me looking from the outside in, I don't know what's going on inside, but from the outside in, that they're cutting their costs because they want the customer to transact online. And I don't care how old you are, or whether you're a millennial selling a house, or whether you're retiring selling a house. I think you want your hand held, and I think you want someone. There's no question that I would be better at negotiating an offer than a platform or than the vendor themselves, without question. So I don't think that's the future, but I doff my cap to them for opening agents' eyes to a different way of being employed.
Get off the fence, talk about the others.
Which others?
Come on.
No, I'm joking. Yeah, I mean, there's loads around. Keller Williams, obviously a really good company.
What impresses you about those?
Their training.
Okay.
It's way better than ours, you know.
Okay.
No question.
Yep.
But I've done that deliberately because we are only allowing experienced agents to join the business.
Okay.
So I don't believe that. I think training is, from our point of view, I think training is a refresher.
There's a lot of training, but sometimes they classify themselves as a training firm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, which is great because that's what they do,
Okay.
and they do it really, really well.
Anyone else?
Obviously Sean Newman. I know Sean Newman really well. I worked with Sean Newman in the Easy Property days. And I love Sean, he's great, really, really smart. Obviously you've got others, Benjamin Stevens, you've got Hortons, you've got Nexa, there's Mr. and Mrs. Clark. I mean, there's just loads around. I'm sure I don't know what they all offer, to be honest, in terms of commercials, in terms of training, in terms of, but you hear about the big boys. I mean, but obviously Sean's been around for 10, 15 years doing that.
Well, if you are a self-employed hub person, because how much have you paid to be here today?
0.
Excellent.
Cost them a petrol.
Good. If you are a self-employed agency boss who is looking to expand your network, my biggest passion in life is I want estate agents to enjoy the job more, get paid what they're worth, and I genuinely believe self-employed agency is the right thing if you as the agent have the right attitude, which is you eat what you kill. And I think there's a lot of lazy estate agents out there. And I do genuinely believe that you lot, you, Sean, EXP, obviously your XP, Fine & Country, because they've just launched with Nikki Stevenson,
Yeah.
Sean, are going to come a cropper where you're going to have some estate agents who've been through your system, come out the other side because they were lazy, or they didn't want to get out and do the work and slag you lot off, when in fact they should be looking in the ugly mirror at home because the fault is there, and it's my job to ensure that let's put some light on this.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because you must have some people that have joined you who've not worked.
Actually, no, we're so young. We're so young,
Okay.
but I'm sure that'll happen.
I know plenty have. I'm warning you.
Yeah.
Be aware of that.
I'm sure that'll happen. And that's you talked about. You want to see agents getting paid better and have their own business, and that's my big passion. I spent 10, 11, 12 years running my own business, and the thrill I had from that 12 years was uncomparable. And so I just want other people to have that same thrill that I had, without risking their house and risking everything on it.
So if you are in a self-employed agent, you're a boss setting up a hub, or even some self-employed agents yourselves, and you want to get a few of you together, I'd love to see you on the Watkin sofa. It's not a plug for your business, it's just finding out about the pros and the cons, what you've learned, so other people can learn from you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chris. Cheers.